Greetings, welcome to another video. It's Sunday, 21st of October 2022 and I'm in Lawley at the moment, and as you can see over my shoulder is Morrison's here in Lawley, and it's here that we're going to start our attempt to find somewhere interesting today. So yeah, let's carry on. Now, as you can see in front of me is a new build, a new estate of houses in Lawley, and well, entrance to that new estate is Hunter's Rise, which is this little road here, and yeah, Hunter's Rise continues on in that direction in front of me to a few more houses. And as you can see, we've got Lawley Pharmacy right there. And as we saw a few seconds ago, that's Morrison's. And that's, well, right there is Anytime Fitness, the main gym in Lawley. I've actually joined that gym, to be honest here. I joined up 2 weeks ago. And yeah, so far I've visited the gym 4 times over the past couple of weeks. I was even there this morning. So yeah, nice one. Yeah, so far I think this is a really good gym. I've enjoyed being here so far, so yeah, I gotta make sure I make time to visit the gym more often to get fit. Anyway, where we want to go is over this way, past the Grazing Cow pub. The Grazing Cow pub, it's a nice little pub, this is. I've been here a couple of times. It's rare that I come here, but when I do, it's a nice visit, to be honest. But we're not going to stop here today. We're going to be travelling up this way because I'm told there's something interesting up this way to my left somewhere. So if all goes to plan, I've just got to find it. Now we're a little bit further along the road, obviously, and if we were to continue to follow the road, we'll eventually find ourselves in Telford Town Centre. But we're not going to be going as far as Telford Town Centre today. If we look to my right, we can see that the new build here in Lawley that we saw at the start of this video is still ongoing. And obviously back down there is where we started this video. And if, well, if we look over here, yeah, if we just keep on walking up this way a bit, you'll see on my left there's more new build, more new houses that's been built over the past couple of years. Now what I've been told is that somewhere along this road that I'm currently walking on, if I was to continue in the direction up toward Telford Centre, then somewhere between where I'm standing right now and the traffic island further along in front of me, somewhere to my left of where I'm standing, is an abandoned train track. Now, I never knew that there was a train track along here, basically. So, don't know if it still exists or not, or if it's been like built over. But maybe can see if I can try and find it today. So yeah. So here we are. This road to my left, coming down this way, is Brooks Avenue, which is down that way. Now, I wasn't told exactly where this train track is. Now, I'll be honest, as I just said, I don't know exactly where this abandoned train track is. Just that it's somewhere in this area. So let's see if I can figure out something and find some clues as to where to go, because it'll be really interesting to find, basically. So yeah. Now, if I was to continue on along this path in front of me, the only left turn is a footpath a little further along the way, which will connect you to that bridge you can see in front of me. And that bridge, well, if I was to cross it, will take me back to Lawley and Lawley Bank. And the other way will take me down to Overdale, which I'm certain at the moment is not where I want to go. So what I'm going to try and do is gamble, you know, like have a hunch, if you will, and explore down this way, down Brooks Avenue, and see if there's any clue about an abandoned train track down this way. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm still travelling down the road, basically, and yeah, some of these houses look really nice, to be honest. Yeah, they look really nice houses. I admit, even though I travel through Lawley quite often, at least 2 or 3 times a week, as I travel between Lawley and other parts of Telford, doing whatever it is I do each day. But yeah, even though I travel through Lawley quite often, I've never really explored any of the new build estates, to be honest. And because I've never explored the new build estates, I'm not entirely sure how to find what I'm looking for. This abandoned railway track, I'm not entirely sure if I've gone in the right direction, but like I said earlier, hopefully I'll find some clues or something. We'll see. Okay, so I'm not sure I can travel any further in front of me because there's a construction site going on, but this random left turn, basically, I'm not entirely sure. Well, I think I can see something interesting. Well, if I turn left and will carry on in front of me, I could be wrong, but I don't know. We'll see if what I'm looking for is down this way, down this side road. You know, considering that Lawley and Lawley are right next door to each other, basically, I'm a bit disappointed in myself for not exploring Lawley more, basically. I mean, over the past, since I've moved to Lawley, I've done a lot of exploring around different parts of Lawley and found some really interesting places, but I haven't done that much of exploring around Lawley, so yeah, this is quite interesting, doing what I'm doing right now, to be honest. So yeah. Alright, then, let's have a look at this. We're coming to the end of the road, and let's take a closer look at where we are now. Okay, so we're in Arkansas Grove, okay, and Arkansas Grove is this road we were just in, which takes us back to where we started our video. So because we've just come from this way, we're not going that way. If we look over here, we can see that this road we're in at the moment, yeah, this road here is Archer Drive. That's where we are right now. And if we look over here, we've got this fascinating little place in front of me. Now, off in the distance, as you can see, is the Wrekin. I love the Wrekin. I should make effort to climb up there again. But yeah, it's an interesting place over here. Now, I don't know if this little spot in front of me is what I'm meant to be looking for, but it looks interesting. So the question is, how do I get down there? Now, if I look to my left, I think I've got an access point over there. So what we're going to do is walk along Archer Drive in this direction, because yeah, let's explore. Okay, so we've got this here. Now the road turns to my left, and if we were to follow the road to my left, I'm going to guess that will take us back to where we started our video, give or take. But we're not going to go that way. Instead, there's this little footpath and set of steps to my right. And yeah, so we're going to go down this way, obviously. And yeah, like I said, like I was saying a couple of minutes ago, I am surprised at myself for not exploring Lawley much at all, to be honest. Even though Lawley is right next door to Dawley. But it was a friend of mine, my best friend, who said there's a train track, abandoned train track around here somewhere. Now I'm not sure I understood my friend's directions properly, to be honest, but all the same, it's quite interesting. So we have a look to my right. We got oh, I'm guessing this is a, well, not sure what it's used for, but maybe a conservation area of some type. So that's cool. Conservation area right here. Let's have a look through here, because I think this way, this path to my left, yeah, that leads to a child's playground, so we're not going that way. We're not going that way. What we're going to do instead is come this way and check this out. Okay, there's a lake in front of me. Small lake, large pond. Looks really interesting. I saw a couple of people walk past me with some fishing gear. So yeah, clearly this is a spot for a bit of fishing, I think. Nice one. Obviously be careful around there. This is actually a really beautiful area, this is. Really nice spot. Nice one. Really, really nice one. Yeah, I like it. There's a few ducks here as well. Okay, as you can see, I'm on the opposite side of a pond to where I was earlier, and from where I'm standing now you can get a much better view of what's in front of me. And I like it around here. It's really peaceful, and I have actually been to this part of Lawley before. I think it was 2 years ago. You'll see this path I'm on. I made a video on a bicycle cycling along this path, and yeah, there's something I want to have a look at in the direction I'm facing, but I'll get there in a few moments. What I want to do is, well, take a look at the view behind me to begin with. That looks really interesting. And there's an interesting structure down at the bottom of the hill in front of me, but I'm not gonna check that out at the moment. I'm assuming that is some kind of connection to the lake, to the pond that's behind me. That's cool though. But what I want to have a look at is just here. Now, if I was to follow the path to my right, that'll eventually take me to Overdale, I think. So yeah, that way to Overdale. And as you see here on this signpost, it's also part of the Hutchinson Way, which I've seen before in previous videos over in New Works. And also, it's part of the Lawley and Overdale Trail, route number 14, which I think takes you off in that direction there along this path to my left. I've never been down that path before, but I'm going to guess it takes you further into Lawley, so I think that'll be worth exploring one day. Until then, like I said, there's something back along this way that I want to have a look at. So let's take a look. Like I said, I was last here, I think it was 2 years ago, something like that. I'll have to check the dates on my playlist on YouTube. But yeah, I made a series of, well, 3 videos basically exploring Lawley on my bicycle. And it was in the third of those 3 videos that I recorded on my bicycle, I found myself on this path that I'm walking at the moment. And if I remember correctly, I started that video at the same location that I started this video today, at the Grazing Cow pub. And I remember now there was something along this path that I saw during my last video here, which I didn't take time to look at, but I thought I'd take time to look at now. In the meantime, as you can see, we're further along the path, and we've got this signpost here, which firstly, as you can see, pointing on straight ahead of us is Hutchinson Way, and also we've got a section of a Telford T50 50-mile trail pointing off in the same direction, in that direction there. And finally, we've got the Lawley and Overdale Trail, route number 13. Nice one. So we've got 3 separate trails going on at this little point. And you've got the path going off in that direction, which I assume leads back to the playground I mentioned earlier on, but we're not going that way. Instead, we're going to carry on this way to find what I'm looking for, assuming it's still there, that is. So yeah, let's carry on. Now, I started this video saying that I was looking for an abandoned railway track, and the thought occurs to me now that the path I am now standing on at this moment might very well be that abandoned railway track. It's just been converted into the footpath I'm now walking on. But unless I find an information point confirming that idea, I simply don't know if that's true. I'm just guessing. But yeah, in the meantime, we come here, and as you can see, the Telford T50 50-mile trail points off to my right. So if we were to follow the Telford T50 50-mile trail, we'll be going right along this road here. But that's not the point of this video. Instead, we're going to be doing something else entirely. We're just going to stick to the path I'm on. We're going to stick to the path I'm on and see if I'm right or wrong in thinking there's an information sign somewhere in front of me along this path. There should be. I'm sure I saw it the last time I was here, but I don't know. But like I said, unless, yeah, basically, like I said, I'm guessing this might have been the old railway track I was told about, but I could be wrong. We'll soon see. Okay, I'm just going to carry on walking forward for a few more yards, but before I do, I've noticed this path to my right, which looks interesting. I'm not going to explore this path just yet. I might come back to it in a few minutes, or maybe explore it in a future video. I don't know yet. In the meantime, just going to stick to this path here for a minute or two and see what happens. Okay, I've just encountered another path to my right, connected to the path I mentioned a few seconds ago. And yeah, it looks like it just goes further and further into Lawley. So yeah, I'm not going to go down this way today. Maybe in a future video. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't decided. But not today. It'll take me further into the housing estates here in Lawley. So let's just keep things simple at the moment and keep on going this way. And as you can see to my left, it's more of the new builds of Lawley. Last time I was here on a bicycle, it was I really enjoyed being along here, to be honest. I could have sworn, I was sure that I'm sure that last time I was here, I saw a signpost with local information of the pond that's behind me, and maybe the general area. I didn't stop to read that signpost. I did not stop to read it, and I kind of regret doing that, to be honest. Unless I completely forgot where that signpost is and it's somewhere else, or maybe it's been removed since I was last here 2 years ago. I don't know, but I know where we are now, to be honest. Signpost or no signpost, let's have a look. You've got this bridge here, and when we get further across the bridge we'll see where we are. As you can see, we're over the main road, and if we were on that footpath, on that cycle path down below us, and we were travelling off in the direction I'm facing at the moment, going that way will take you into Wellington, and first stop being the Wrekin Retail Park, and after that everywhere into Wellington and Ketley accordingly. And of course, over my shoulder that way, again, if we were down on that footpath below us, travelling in the direction that those cars are travelling, that'll take us into Lawley, and then past Lawley it'll take us toward Dawley. So yeah. Now, as I said before, I'm completely guessing here, and I could be wrong, but it would be nice to think that the path I'm on at the moment is or was that abandoned footpath, sorry, that abandoned railway track, I meant to say, that my friend told me about. If not, then I'll have to talk to my friend again to see if they can remember precisely where in Lawley it all is. But here we are. Footpath here opens out into Lawley again. And yeah, where's that? I'm sure there was a signpost around here somewhere. Serves me right for not paying attention to it and stopping to read what it was all about the last time I was here. My own silly fault, really. Oh well. Okay, apparently, quite clearly, I'm lost. Well, I'm not lost in the sense that I don't know where I am. I know exactly where I am. I'm in the heart of Lawley somewhere. But as for trying to find what I was looking for, this abandoned railway track, and how to find it, yeah, in that case, I am lost. I don't know how to find what I'm looking for, or if I'm in the right part of Lawley. So what I want to do is head back to the Grazing Cow pub, and yeah, just head back there and decide what to do next and how to go about doing it. So yeah, I'll see you in a couple of moments. Mind you, knowing my luck, I bet you if I was to continue walking along the path in that direction, I'll probably find the sign I was looking for. Probably not, but, well, I don't know, we'll see. In the meantime, to the Grazing Cow pub it is. So as you can see, we're back where we started, by the Grazing Cow pub in Lawley. And well, as I said, I haven't found what I'm looking for. Now, I'm guessing I simply misunderstood the directions that were given to me, or I just ended up in the wrong part of Lawley. And yeah, the abandoned train tracks I'm looking for is probably like right in front of me. I'm just too silly to notice, you know, because that's the view I'm looking at right now as I stand in front of a Grazing Cow pub. Now on my luck, the abandoned train tracks might be right in front of me, right there, but without a signpost or something to actually point it out, I simply don't know. So what I think I'm going to do is Google the information first and come back another day and just try again to look for these train tracks. Now I know what I'm looking for isn't the Telford Steam Railway train track which stops behind Lawley Pharmacy, okay, because I've made a few previous videos in Lawley before at the Steam Railway track and platform in Lawley. That's obviously still in use, so when I'm looking for an abandoned railway track, that's not the one I'm looking for. But yeah, obviously I have to double check my information, but to be fair, today was a useful, good little walk, because I took the time to stop and explore that little pond in the centre of Lawley and those two public footpaths, part of the Lawley and Overdale trails basically. So yeah, nice little walkabout this afternoon I think. On that note, I'm going to finish this video here because the video has gone on too long, to be honest here. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate everyone who watches my videos, so thank you. And I'll see you all soon in the next video. And yeah, I think I'll give exploring Lawley another go. I just gotta do better at researching my information. So yeah, take care, be safe, and I'll see you all soon in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.